everybody, it's Uncle Scott. Welcome back to the QwerkyReax channel, and I'm getting back into some Dimash. I have a long list of songs from him to get through, so I'm going to pick one of those today. We're going to do Olympico. I've never heard of this one, obviously, but excited to hear it. It seems to have pretty good response online. I know he's done two different versions of it. I picked the most recent one from 2021, so I hope that works for everybody. Also wanted to mention I am working on, it's just taking a little time to do, I'm working on kind of a cool Lara Fabian Dimash comparison thing, but it's got a lot of copyright issues, so I've been trying to battle those as they come, but once it's all done and taken care of, I'll upload them, and I think you guys are really going to get a kick out of those too. So lots of really cool stuff coming to the channel. As I mentioned in one of the last videos from this week, I'll just mention it again because I don't know who sees what videos. If you're not digging what I'm saying at the beginning of videos or stuff like that and want to skip, I always put chapters in my videos. I always do them manually. I don't let the AI do them. So you can count on it being right where you should be from the title of the chapter, which I also enter in manually. So just saying, you don't have to listen to me ramble or listen to any of my pre-announcements or going over comments from people that, you know, leave specific comments that I react to or something like that before we get to the music. If you want to jump right to the music, you can always skip ahead. No love lost from me. I appreciate you watching in the first place. So, but that's really all I need to preamble here to get into today's video. Let's jump right to it, right? This is Olympico by Dimash. I did turn the captions on because I've learned my lesson. And I say we just get to it. Here we go. Olympico by Dimash. Of course he has personalized IFBs, right? Or sound return, if you want to talk about it in the concert room. The earpiece is what I'm talking about. That little smirk. That was totally what he did. I was like, did he just start that in his dressing room? And that's exactly what he did. That was his dressing room for him to then walk out on the stage. And maybe it was, you know, maybe this is a prop set or something like that. But it said like digital show at the beginning, which I think is stuff he did in and around the pandemic. I think someone said that in an earlier video. So that's kind of cool, though. Even if this is a like prop setup, I love how he was like starting from behind the scenes and then walked out. It's reminiscent of, you know, when SNL does stuff in the hallway and then, you know, they bust through the door and now they're on set and it all feels like one live thing that's happening, even though they record the first thing one point and and do the live thing separately. Anyway, I just thought that was cool. I love that he did the transition. I wasn't until the clothes rack that I was like, is that what I think it is? But then when you see it says stage on the door, that's clearly what he's going for. That's cool. Anyway, sorry. Random thoughts. time, bro. Every time he does the transition to the higher thing, I'm looking at him and it still feels like it's a woman that walked in, because that's where my brain associates soprano voices to. And it's effortless. It's like inside his body, he just clicks over to the other vocal cord. It's insane. Every single time. You guys are probably sick of me saying it at this point, but it's every single time. It always happens. Dude. Freaking cheat code, man. He put that stank on it. You know what I'm talking about. When I heard the progression coming too, like it's a natural, like melodic progression that he was doing. And when he hit that first one, I'm like, oh, he's going to complete the fifth. He's going to do the scale and go up. It's just like choral warm-ups. When you're warming up your voice at the beginning, you know, like there's a natural way that he's going to go up the scale that all singers do. And as soon as I'm backing it up a few times here, I want to hear that again. That was, you know what I'm talking about when he does that. He hits like the mid-range high, which would be impossibly high for anybody else. We're talking like Mariah Carey would be screeching, right? And then he's like, hold on, there's one more. You just got to wait for the one more. And then he follows it up right away by hitting that like diva dance, higher octave, like just tippity top of his head and just crushes it. He's so good, man. So good. Right? More? Bro. I'm already like trying to sing along with it, like I'm humming along with it. Tell me, first of all, this sounds like it's out of a movie, or really what it sounds like is it's almost out of like an arcade game when you're getting to that like really meaningful moment in the video game when, you know, all worlds are colliding, the big battle scene. This so far is my favorite Dimash song. I can't believe it's taken me this long to get to it. Also, I'm just noticing now that the title of it on the page, OLY, but I believe at the beginning, wasn't the title in OLI? Olympico that way? I don't know. Anyway, sorry, tangent. My copy editing brain won't turn off. but this is definitely my new favorite Dimash song. I love the beat to it. I love how it's kind of going. I love that he's showing off all the different things, like different styles and different heights he can reach with his voice, but then also brings it back down to the lower register. But he's doing it with like authority and forcefulness, but not bad forcefulness. Like he's not cramming it down. He's just like, it's powerful. I love it. I absolutely love it. This is absolutely one of my new favorite Dimash songs, if not my favorite Dimash song. This is incredible. He's just killing. Eat it up, buddy. Eat it up. No. How has no? I don't. This should have been the first one that you all told me about. Listen, SOS and Stranger are great songs. I'm just saying, this is him showing off every single part of everything that he can do, and it's part of a concert where like I would totally get into it if I was there. I'm pretty sure it was a digital concert because of the pandemic, but this is incredible. This is definitely top of the list of what I'm showing, Jackie. And you guys, if you haven't been watching all my videos recently, last week I introduced you to Crystal. Tell me if you think I should show this to her too, because I'm starting to get her into new artists and stuff like that. There's a whole new thing coming next week that I'm doing with Crystal and Matt, where they're both going to be kind of doing some Ren stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. But in that, I'm introducing her to Chinchilla too. So if you guys think I should introduce her to Dimash, I feel like this is, I don't know why, this blew me away more than SOS and Stranger and even Diva Dance. Like, Diva Dance is impressive, but this, I feel like I'm coked up right now. I'm that excited about this. Like, I can feel the speed coming out of my mouth. But this was awesome. Like, he's incredible. He's still a cheat code, obviously. But this should be the first one anyone ever shows of Dimash. If you want to be like, hey, you want to see something awesome? This should be the one. This should be his high Ren. Like, this is incredible. Wow. That blew me away. Blew me away. I almost don't want to wait to show it to Jackie. She's going to love it that much. I'm positive. You guys, after you see this one, it'll be a few weeks from now because she's booked till November. But in a few weeks from now, if you see a thumbnail with Jackie on it and it's Dimash Olympico, tune in for that because she's going to lose her mind. This was insanely good. Insanely good. I'm so happy I just watched this. The levels of musicality, the ability to just switch, like I was saying, from the low to the high, make it seamless, but then to end it the way he did, that was a performance right there. Like, seeing this live must just knock your socks right off. This guy's a cheat code, bro. Anyway, I'll stop rambling about it, and sorry for the, motor mouth. I was micro machining that for those of you who are old enough to remember that. That was incredible. I'm so glad I just saw that. I'm going to watch it again. Thank you guys so much for, watching. Thanks so much for suggesting it. I will keep doing Dimash stuff as long as there's stuff to listen to. And like I said, I'm going to do that Lara Dimash thing coming up soon. So stay tuned for that. If you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. And do me a favor. Do not wait for life to be easy to be happy.